Hi, welcome to betsafe.com. I'm Alan McInally, Sky Sports Soccer Saturday pundit, and with me, Paul Dickov, ex-Arsenal and Manchester City striker. You're watching an FA Cup preview for us. We've done your little, there's only 4 Premier League games. We've done our Premier League preview for you. Of course, this weekend is quarter-final FA Cup. Middlesbrough versus Manchester City. So you think Middlesbrough are going to win? So I'll just give you the prices. Middlesbrough 63 to 10, so you're getting over sixes. 72 the draw, 6 to 13 Man City. Still not a bad price actually, odds on Man City.
It's not, and to be fair to Pep Guardiola, I know he's got Champions League the week after. He's done it previously this season, and he's went strong in the FA Cup. You know, and the teams he's picked Aguero.
Do you think that's because Paul he sees this as a genuine? Okay, if we think the league's gone, the Champions League's going to be difficult. This might be his genuine aim for a.
I think you're bang on, and I think going back to the first, I think it was Palace in the West Ham games, where they picked his strongest team in both.
Did I?
And that said to me that he wants to get to Wembley and take the fantastic Man City fans down there, which, you know, the quarter-final now, and just the way they're playing at the minute as well. Sané is absolutely on fire.
He's a good
Sterling, if he's not scoring, he's assisting. Aguero's back with a bit between his teeth. And the man from, I mean, against Sunderland last week, David Silva just gave an absolute masterclass of how to play football.
He really was
and
terrific.
Things seem to be falling in place at the right time for him.
Not a great season for Middlesbrough so far, really. Rather, not just the Jekyll and Hyde feel about the whole thing, but scoring goals has been a problem.
I think they've been quite flat.
Yeah.
They started okay, but recently they just think low scorers in the Premier League. We did question the signings of Gusted, bringing in some Championship player. Bamford, who had never played in the Premier or scored in the Premier League before. And I just feel that the money that they'd spent, they would have been better going bigger and getting somebody a bit more experience for
I was going to say to you, has Karanka not really helped the situation? Because when he walked out, Steve Gibson, the owner, brought him back. He's then said, I didn't get the players I wanted, and yet apparently he wanted these 2 players.
Yeah.
He's had a go at the fans.
It doesn't all seem quite right at the minute, you know, and struggling in the league, but then, you know, it's the FA Cup, so anything can happen. But the way City are playing at the minute and the goals, if you look at the rounds they've played already, scored 3 at Palace, 4 at West Ham, 5 against Huddersfield, and they're playing really well at the minute.
Absolutely, I agree too. Because this is an FA Cup preview, of course, not the Premier League. Coming up this weekend, I did say again, 63 to 10 Middlesbrough, 72 the draw, 6 to 13 odds on City. City to win to 0, 5 to 9, still odds on. Heavy favourite City, as you would imagine. And City to score more than 3.5 goals, 9 to 2. If exactly what Paul just spoke about with the 4 against West Ham and the 5 against Huddersfield, maybe City might be the place to be. Oh boy, I think Arsenal are so lucky with this draw. Arsenal against lowly Lincoln.
Well, look, you've got to say that
1 to 12, incidentally, Arsenal are.
No, I know, but you've got to say how brilliant Lincoln have done.
Oh, fantastic!
You know, it looks as if they're running away with the National League back into league football again. But what a day out for them! What going down to the Emirates FA Cup quarter-final?
Absolutely,
it's the sort of thing dreams are made of. And regardless of what this result is, you've got to pat them on the back.
I mean, Lincoln are the first non-league side in 103 years to reach the quarters. They beat Burnley for the first time in their history. They've also beat Oldham, Ipswich and Brighton. It's been an unbelievable... to be honest, I used to think of when we were growing up, there was always upsets, and I don't relate it to the same kind of upsets now, but that's the kind of thing that always used to happen.
Even them going to Burnley in the last round, you know, we were all saying that's a bit of a disappointing draw for them, their big payday, and they went there and won.
I know, exactly.
We've been banging on about how good Burnley are at home.
Correct.
And they've went and done it. Look, you can't see them having any chance whatsoever. And they've lost Theo Robinson, who's went to Southend, who was a top goal scorer. But look, Arsenal should win this comfortably. 1
to 12, the draw 23 to 2. Lincoln are 24 to 1 on BetSafe. Paul and I are happy to give you a little bit more than that. Phone Paul's number.
No, I'm just going to say, what do you think of the Sanchez thing last week?
Dropped. Something's not right.
No, it can't be.
But by the way, you know all the arguments we've had in training or in the dressing room after games, things are calmed down and you kind of make up. The whole thing seems as though, I think Sanchez has properly thrown his toys out the pram here.
I agree with you.
And do you know how there's been this thing like Sanchez should leave Arsenal to win something? I think he's like, Yeah, I think I do need to.
Yeah, I think he's believing it now.
So I think he's thrown a grenade in to give it. There's nowhere for me to go. I've fallen out with everybody. I need to leave.
But for me, it was a nothing thing, because if you're going to drop him for not doing things right in training or a fallout, you don't put him on the bench.
No, you
and then
put
bring
him
him
in the
on.
stands. Yeah, exactly.
And you make a statement. So it's a strange one for me.
And not only that, it's against Liverpool.
It's against them, and it was a big game for him.
Yeah, but he's already done it. Listen, I like Wenger, Paul, but we spoke about our Champions League preview we'll get to. He plays a spinner and not check against Bayern Munich. Yeah. I'm like, why?
Why would you do that?
Why would you not play? If he recognises Czech as your number one goalkeeper, you don't go to Munich and play your number two.
I think unless Sanchez is a complete and utter
lunatic
wreck in
idiot.
the changing room.
Okay.
Yep. But you have to, the big games, whether it be Bayern Munich, as you rightly said, are against Liverpool.
Yeah.
When it's top four that's at
Correct.
stake. You have to play your best players, and he is Arsenal's best player.
1-12 for the Arsenal to win, 23-2 the draw, Lincoln 24-1. There is one bet in here I fancy, over 4.5 goals, 3-2. There's got to be 5 goals in the game. Even if Lincoln managed to sneak one, you still think Arsenal are going to get a few. Over 4.5 goals, 3-2. Both teams to score 4-3. Not so much that one, but certainly over 4.5 goals at 3-2 might be where you want to go with BetSafe. And of course, if you're a new customer and you put £10 in your account, BetSafe will give you £20 absolutely free. And although it's the FA Cup, remember BetSafe, the official betting partner of Premier League giants Manchester City. Spurs against Millwall. This could be tasty, not only in the pitch, but probably in the stands as well.
More likely outside than inside. It's going to be a
1-6 Spurs, the heavy favourites. 33-5 to draw. 16-1 Millwall. They've had another wonderful FA Cup.
They've been brilliant, and probably Lincoln doing as well as they have done has took the shine off.
Yeah, a little bit.
Millwall have done getting into the quarterfinal.
Neil Harris, a great lad.
Yeah,
really good guy.
Millwall legend as well. So on this one, I think Spurs have. We spoke about Pep and Man City. Pochettino's picked a strong team, and probably his best team all the way through. So I think he probably, very much like Man City, will see this, because they'll hope they can catch Chelsea in the league. This is going to be their best chance of getting some silverware and getting to Wembley and getting a feel-good factor around the club as well.
Do we bet Harry Kane hat-trick?
He seems
to get to 2 and you think it's an inevitability.
Yeah, you wouldn't bet against it at the minute. And what I love about him, he doesn't care about missing.
No.
He shoots from it. He must have 45 shots a game.
I can remember.
It doesn't affect him. Do you know
one of the things we managed to get? I remember when I was at Aston Villa and Graham Taylor was my manager, and he said 3 shots in the first half, 3 shots in the second half. He said, I don't care how you do it.
Yeah.
He says, but get it done. Now you watch games, you watch a striker, how many shots he has in a game. Now, it's easy to say, oh yeah, I'll get 3 shots in. Sometimes not. It's, when you're in pattern of play or assisting in play, if you make sure you give a striker 3 in the first, 3 in the second, you'd be hoping to get 1 goal.
Well, the law of averages is going to tell you that. But you look at, gets the ball 25 yards out, 8 yards out, his first thought is to shoot. Yeah. And he doesn't care if he blasts it 40 yards over the bar.
Could be a difficult day for Millwall for sure, absolutely. 16-1. Millwall to win 1-0, 44-1. I thought I'd throw it in just in case. Of course, the game is at White Hart Lane. It makes it a little bit more difficult for Millwall. Over 5.5 goals, 17-3. I kind of pushed the boat out a little bit there, but it is a big price on BetSafe. Good luck to Millwall in that one. It'll be an absolute belter. Last one, Chelsea against Manchester United.
What a great game that is. I think.
Do either want the game?
I think Chelsea would, yeah. I think the way Chelsea are playing at the minute, Ibrahimovic is going to get a ban.
Yeah, he won't be
that's
available.
Coming up, and he is their main man at the minute. If he's not scoring goals or playing the way he's playing, even when he's not playing well, he has an influence in the game.
Correct.
I just think with Chelsea having no European football the following week, Costa scoring as he always does.
Always. And a problem.
Kante has been unbelievable.
I'm still not hugely convinced about Man United defensively, so you make a good point about Costa.
He's just...
Are you? I don't know. I mean, they're good, but...
No, I don't think they're great.
No.
And I think that's...
It's still not right, rather.
That's shown, and I think it's also the amount of games Man United have drawn shows you that if Ibrahimovic isn't scoring, that they're struggling, and defensively they're not great.
How do you think Rooney played against Bournemouth?
I thought he'd done okay.
I thought he was unlucky to be substituted, actually.
I felt
a little bit for him too, actually.
Because as soon as Bournemouth went down to 10 men, they just sat back in. So any space that Rooney was going to get in that little number 10 role, that wasn't there anymore.
Correct.
Whereas if Bournemouth had kept 11 players on the pitch, I think Rooney would have had a bigger effect in the game.
Chelsea 21-20, 73 the draw. Man United 11-4. Big price for United if you're a United fan. Chelsea favourites at 21-20. Chelsea to win by 1 goal, 5-2. I quite like that one. That's quite a big price, that. And United to win by 1 goal, 39-10. It'll be a tough game. That'll be a really tough game. Of the 4 games, certainly the toughest. What would be your best bet in the FA Cup?
Well, we're not doing a treble. I'm going to do a quadruple.
A quadruple.
I'm going to go Chelsea, Arsenal, City and Spurs all to
All right,
win.
so the whole shooting match.
Yeah.
There you go then. Chelsea, Arsenal, City and Spurs all to win. You can go on betsafe.com, click on all of those and see what price it gives you. I'll just go through the to win the FA Cup. These are approximate. I think this is Arsenal 3s, City 3s, Spurs 72, Chelsea 4, United 7s, and Borough just
surprises
under 30.
me Arsenal being favourites.
Well, only because they're playing Lincoln and they think it's a free passage to the minimum of halfway.
Yeah, if all the big hitters win, I can't see Arsenal getting to the final.
Let's lay them. Let's be a layer then. What was my best bet? I can't remember actually what my best bet was. Can't remember. What did I say?
Fancy the Chelsea 1 goal.
Yeah, I charged you Chelsea 1 goal or both teams to score. No, what was it? Oh, it was over 4.5 goals in the Arsenal Lincoln game at 3-2. Okay, well listen, good luck with all your bet in the FA Cup. We've given you a Premier League preview. We've given you our FA Cup preview, and naturally, remember I told you before, if you're a new customer and you're only just joining betsafe.com, you can have a £10 bet into your account and BetSafe will give you £20 absolutely free. Bet responsibly. Good luck with all your bets at the weekend.